Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice recently released for the PlayStation 4 and PC. While the game isn't overly long, with most people completing it in under 8 hours, the ending has left people baffled. This video offers an ending explanation for Hellblade to help people better understand the ending of the game. There's a lot of psychosis going on in the game, which makes it a bit more difficult to really understand the ending of Hellblade. The main character in Hellblade is Senua, who is a Celtic warrior hailing from the Pict clan. Senua's father, Zinbel, was the clan druid and very savage towards Senua in an attempt to drive away the darkness within her. As you probably figured out while playing through the game, this darkness was really just a disease or mental illness that has been passed down to Senua from her mother. This savage behavior actually led to Zinbel burning her mother at the stake, similar to old-fashioned witch hunts. Senua had blocked out the traumatic experience of her mother being burned alive. But it all came back when she had to watch her companion Dillion sacrifice to the Blood Eagle. Seeing this gruesome image pushed Senua over the edge and into a severe psychotic state. Her new mission is to save Dillion's soul, which begins by taking his head at the beginning of her journey into Helheim. The entire game from this point forward is about Senua accepting Dillion's death and coming to terms with that acceptance. Once everything is said and done, Senua realizes that Dillion is actually dead and nothing she can do will save his soul. She ended up facing off against the Shadow, who is essentially her own father. It's at this point that Senua understands that Zinbel simply lacked the ability to understand the psychosis that plagued her and her mother. Once she realizes that Dillion is dead and there's no chance of saving his soul, she starts to emerge from the darkness and the voices begin to fade. Senua stands at the top of a cliff, but we're first made to believe that this is Hela and that Senua is dead. Hela was Senua's toughest adversary, which is essentially saying that Senua's toughest opponent was herself this entire time. It's only after Dillion's head falls that we see it's actually Senua. This area is all that remains of the Northmen's devastation, and it's here that she comes to terms with Dillion's death and allows his head to fall into the depths below. As she walks away from the scene, she walks away from the psychosis that plagued her throughout the game. The voices haven't left, but because Senua is stronger after her journey, she can accept everything that's happened and push the psychosis to the back of her mind. What do you folks think of the ending? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to like and subscribe. Check back every weekday for another Prima 365. And for more content like this, be sure to head over to primagames.com.